For the very first time in the World Cup tournament of 2022, Brazil has gone ahead to erupt by putting 4 goals past Korea. Their highest score in any game was 2 goals to 0 against Serbia. But this time now, they've gone ahead to erupt at the very, very right time to send a message to everyone that is in their way that we are coming and we want to win this World Cup. In the 7th minute was Vinicius Jr. After 6 minutes, a penalty conceded. Then Neymar laid it into the lower bottom corner. The goalkeeper remained standing. He couldn't move his studs any further. Then after 16 minutes, Richarlison went in to score his third goal of the tournament, and Lucas Paqueta went ahead to make it 4 in the 36th minute. The 76th minute, Park Sung-hoo went in for a very, very, very blistering shot into the back of the net, and Alisson got beaten for the very first time ever since the World Cup started. Welcome to what we call the Rokani Media Football. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? We are here to dissect this game of football and give you our match analysis as far as Brazil went ahead to beat South Korea by 4 goals to 1 onto this channel. So smash the like button, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Keep it always Rokani Media Football. I'm sorry, guys. The artwork really went wrong. It's 4-1. It's 4-1, not 4-0, but I'm trying to change it here as we continue to do the needful and really bring you this. Now, Neymar returns for Brazil and did a very great job today. Remember, he was the most forward player in just one single game that Brazil played against a team which goes by the names of Serbia. They fouled him 9 times. That resulted into his ankle getting injured, and he has been out for the 2 games that they played against Cameroon and Switzerland. But his return has gone ahead to gift them a very, 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 very good lead, and they are into the lead for a very, very good time, and that is a team which goes by names of Brazil. They've gone ahead to win, and kudos to Neymar and his other fellow players who really came in through and really get the job done. It's a very good game of football put up together, and they are sending a message to their enemies that those who are saying that we are struggling to go out and really win these games of football, we have gone ahead to really get into the third gear as we enter into the knockout stage. And if at all you are a supporter of any team in the World Cup, this is the form you would have loved your team to pick up as they go into the knockout stage. When you're in the knockout stage, you need another gear that is really killer. Brazil has been so much. They've been so much clinical. You see, the way those balls were really falling into the back of the net, it was like a bombardment of a nuclear attack on a nation. That's it. South Korea was really bombarded by Brazil, and emphatically they got annihilated in just 36 minutes. The game had been buried totally. They wouldn't come back, and for me, by the time it went to a level of 2 goals to 0, I got to know it's done and dusted. South Korea can't get back. Reason being, Brazil is one of the least teams that are considered the least number of goals in the World Cup. If I'm not mistaken, they've only conceded 2 goals in 4 games. Which other team has gone ahead to concede 2 goals? I think England has conceded 2 in 4 games. France conceded, I think France has conceded like 2 also. So you see, teams that are really that level, that came out and say they're favorites to win the World Cup, are the ones that are really doing things that we expect them to be doing, and that's Brazil doing Brazilian things. In the 7th minute, Vinicius Jr. went ahead to capitalize onto this and buried the ball into the back of the net to make it 1-0 for a team which goes by names of Brazil. In the 13th minute, obviously Richarlison was forward, as you see there. He went down and a penalty was given to Neymar, and Neymar went ahead to do the needful and really put the ball into the back of the net. Look at the goalkeeper. He never moved. Looked like they had gotten his foot and really nailed it onto the ground, and Neymar really did the needful and put that penalty into the lower right bottom area to make it 2-0 for Brazil. And Neymar, having scored this goal, he's just one goal away from leveling the all-time scorer of Brazil, that is Pele. Pele is at 77, and Neymar has today scored his 76th goal of Brazil. The previous 5 goals of Brazil have all come out through penalties, and penalties are part of the game. I don't want some people to come out and give it an excuse that he's scoring penalties. That's not the case. Penalties are always part of the game, and no way you are not going to be credited for scoring a penalty for your team. So Neymar having a very beautiful game today, and his return has been really welcomed back, and he has driven Brazil to the next level. And I've always told people that if you come out and say that Neymar is not needed at Brazil, you don't know what you're talking about. Players like Neymar attract attention. They cut out magic. Today, you saw him in that first goal. What he did, he went in through whether he did the flick or not, onto that cutback cross brought in by Rafinha, but he really had a very big part played into that goal, and obviously staying at the back of it. Let me show you the Neymar's game by numbers versus South Korea. He had 45 touches, 29 passes attempted, 26 passes completed, meaning that he put only three passes wrong. That means he put his foot three times only wrong. Then 6 passes into the final third, that is the most. 5 touches in the opposite box. Then 3 passes into the opposite box, that is Neymar. And obviously 3 duels won, 3 shots, 2 take-ons completed most, and then he scored 1 goal. I believe if it's not Vinicius Jr., it's going to be Neymar who is going to be rewarded as the man of the match for this game of football. He returned very fired and put Brazil to where they want themselves to be. Now they're going to go ahead and really face Croatia in the quarterfinal. Croatia has been given a chance to go into what we call the round of the quarterfinal after drawing 1-1 in the 120 minutes with Korea, and then they won 3-1 on penalties. So Brazil is into the quarterfinals, and obviously they've gone ahead to make it done. Now later, 29th minute, Richarlison went in to capitalize onto the very well-built goal of a team which goes by the names of Brazil. Richarlison first bounced the ball on his head, then he went down for a control, passed in, was it Casemiro? And then Casemiro did a return pass to him, and obviously it was a 1-2 into the 18 yards box area of South Korea. They couldn't match the movement of Richarlison, and Richarlison buried it home to make it 3-0 for Brazil. Richarlison has scored his 3rd goal of the tournament in the World Cup, firing Brazil in and looking very swift. You see, when you look at players like Richarlison coming in and putting in goals, you really know that Brazil is really on fire, because the way they created this goal, or they came up with this goal, it was really great. The chromatograph of this goal is really great. It was real execution or orchestration of the Samba ball in Qatar at the 974 Stadium, as they went ahead to discipline South Korea in a very emphatic way. That is Brazil, and Richarlison went into the celebration. Then the 4th goal came in from Lucas Paqueta, playing for West Ham. Vinicius Jr., very good flick, very good assist. The way he really chipped that ball to find Lucas Paqueta, and Lucas Paqueta placed at the back of the net, it was really impressive and nice to watch. Good to the eyes, passing the eye test, looking great, and there is no way you can't come out and really hail Vinicius Jr. for the effort in the 4th goal of Brazil that saw Paqueta place it into the back of the net past the goalkeeper of South Korea, and he went into celebration. The shirt 7 of Brazil, Lucas Paqueta. That guy is really one of a kind that really plays some good football for a team which goes by the names of Brazil. So Brazil have gone ahead to do the needful and obviously did what they're supposed to be doing. But it was not all an easy one for Brazil, because the goalkeeper of Brazil had not been considered a goal, that is Alisson, because in the game of Cameroon was not in goal. But today the South Korean player went ahead to put one past him, that is Peik, in the 76th minute, and it was a shot that he couldn't save. A half volley that saw itself into the lower right middle corner of the goal. Now, thereafter, he had to pull out another save, as you see Alisson pulling out that other save too. And again, another good save that saw him deny Song Hyun-min a goal for a team which goes by the names of Brazil. That is Alisson Becker for you. So don't believe that South Korea didn't put there a situation to see to either they're stopping Brazil to go on and really make it hard for them to win this game of football. But Brazil just had better players. The quality and quantity really put them out. Brazil was really swift. You see, every time we come here, we talk about quick passing. If you want to go past a team, quick passing is paramount. Most of the goals that teams score, especially from build-up areas, not like set pieces, it's all about quick passing. Quick passing denies your opponent a reorganization strategy, and you beat them there and then, and you see yourself in the back of the net. So that is what we call Brazil, and obviously they went ahead to kill it off into the 974 stadium in Qatar into the quarterfinals. Now, Brazil had 18 shots. South Korea had 8. Brazil had 9 shots on target. I've always told you that this is supposed to be the minimum output or conversion from the total number of shots you've had on target. You must register, the total number of shots you've had in the entire game. You must have half of those on target if at all you are to be clinical and to put yourself in a chance or a position to win the game of football. 9 times 2 is 18, meaning that Brazil had half of the shots they directed the shot of South Korea on target, and out of those 9, 4 were into the back of the net. Even South Korea, 6 out of those 8 were on target, and 1 went past the goalkeeper, but Alisson pulled out some 2-3 quite good saves. Brazil had a 54% ball possession. Korea had 46% ball possession. 610 passes completed by Brazil, 531 passes completed by South Korea. 89% possession by Brazil. That is the passing accuracy. Korea had 86% passing accuracy. 8 fouls for Brazil, 13 fouls for South Korea. 0 red cards to Brazil and 1 to South Korea. 0 red cards awarded to both sides. 0 offsides for Brazil, 5 for South Korea. 5 corners for Brazil and 4 corners for South Korea. Those were the match stats as it went down at the 974 stadium in Qatar. Then we are waiting to see tomorrow as Portugal plays, is Portugal playing Switzerland tomorrow? Switzerland is playing, let me be exact. Tomorrow, what games are there? We are having Morocco is playing Spain, the first game. Then Portugal is going to play Switzerland. So let's wait and see what's going to happen from that game, of those games of football, to see to it that we rest for 2 days. Then after, I think on Saturday, that's when we are going to see France take on England in the quarterfinals that everyone is eagerly waiting for. That game is eagerly waited for by very many people. But I'm going to come out for the very first time in the World Cup. I'm going to do match previews for almost every game that is going to be played in the quarterfinals. I'm going to do what we call the match preview, my prediction, and who do I believe is going to go through into this tournament. So let's wait and see what is going to happen. But remember, the winner between Netherlands and Argentina is going to face the winner between Croatia and Brazil, meaning that we might be having a possible semi-final of Argentina and Brazil. The winner between Portugal, if Portugal goes through, and Spain, according to what I'm predicting tomorrow, is going to face the winner between France and England. So, looks like we might be having a semi-final of Spain versus England, or Spain versus France, or Portugal versus France, or Portugal versus England. So the final can be between Brazil and Portugal, Brazil and Spain, Brazil and France, Brazil and Spain. So even Argentina can make it through to the finale if at all they beat Brazil. So thank you guys for watching in through. Your reactions are welcome in the comment section below. But my man of the match today, I say Vinicius Jr. A goal and an assist are not something easy to come out and portray into the World Cup of this tournament. So thank you for watching in. Your reactions are welcome in the comment section below. Who do you think was your man of the match? Who excited you? And obviously your thoughts should be keep flowing into the comment section below. Your reactions are welcome, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel because we want to hit 9,000 subscribers. We hit 8,000 and we are just 18 subscribers away from hitting 8,100 subscribers. I know by the end of today, we are going to come out and see this channel hit that milestone. Side out for now. See you later. We are left with one video, and I'm going to come up with it very, very soon. Rokani David is my name. I hand you over to the mighty Lord to protect you abundantly. Amen.